Hello, lovely ones. Happy day. I hope you are moving gracefully in your day and in this timing as we are moving towards the full moon in Libra. Right now, we have the moon in Virgo. It will be finishing up soon and moving tomorrow into Libra. And of course, the sun is in Aries, and we are halfway through. It's hard to believe that it's already almost finished. We're in the last decade of Aries, so utilizing that fiery rebirth energy. I don't know about you, but spring is showing its sprouts everywhere. Temperatures are warming up, and it's just still really good time to plant those seeds, take inventory, especially with the moon in Virgo. Virgo dealing with our daily routine, how we are having body awareness, what we're taking into our body. So health, exercise, moving energy. Remember, Virgo is mutable earth, so it's really important that we're getting plenty of fluids, plenty of movement. It also helps with the mind and the consciousness because Virgo is ruled by Mercury, so that analytical side, it's really important for the mind health too as well, and getting out into nature, getting sunshine, looking at the beautiful things in life and taking inventory of those too. So as we move through this time period towards the full moon, everything expands, and being aware of what we're expanding in our life, in our body, in our consciousness. So I have pulled from 2 decks today. The first one is the Ascended Masters, and the second one is the Golden Keys of Gaia. So I'll just get on with our first card. It came up is Thoth. Thoth. The teacher awakens, the student becomes the master. Now, in the Egyptian mysteries, Thoth is the god that breathed forth the universe. So through the breath came forth all life. So when you think about it, the first thing that we do when we come into this world is we take a breath. That's the first thing. So that oxygen, getting enough of the life-breathing, life-giving oxygen, and that we're bringing plenty of that into our being. But also remembering that what we put breath to creates. So our words, what we bring into ourselves, like what we're thinking is creating, even if we're not seeing it all in the moment. We're constantly creating. So being very aware of that is key. And you are that key to reality, to your reality of manifestation. And I'm going to read a little bit of Thoth. So, the powers of heaven and earth are uniting at this time, putting the power of creation into your hands. Whatever you set out to do, you will do. You are in a vortex of manifestation. All the lessons of the past have given you a better understanding of what will be best for your highest good and truth. You are a magical being who deserves to have a magical life. Believe in who you are and call in all you need and more. You are no longer the student, you are the teacher. Take everything you have learned and put it into use. Your life will never feel complete or fulfilled until you share what you have experienced during this incarnation. There are lessons to be learned from the events in your life that will be great gifts to those who receive them. Take the time to create a plan of action. Put it down in writing and what you intend to do so that the universe can bear witness to it and support its unfoldment. And as I was reading that, I was remembering that Thoth is actually a type of scribe. So writing out your visions, your manifestations, your plan is very important. When you hear of the Emerald Tablet, Hermes Trismegistus, I know I said that right, but that is Thoth too. So as above, so below. Also, so within, so without. So where are we at the seat of our soul, at the center of our being? What are we birthing forth? from the center of creation of our existence while we're here on this lovely planet, and taking account of its beauty, acknowledging it, being grateful for it. And yes, there's a lot going on in the world, but when we can give appreciation, give value, give substance and gratitude to the things that are flowing, that are growing well, of the positive, it creates a ripple vibration into the universe, into creation. And that's very important, in my opinion, to focus on and bring that ripple effect outward of what you want to create. Now, the next card is going to be from the Golden Keys of Gaia, and this one's pretty interesting because it goes directly along with the Thoth card, and it's magic. Magic. There is magic in the air. Follow the signs. And I'm going to read a little bit from this card. I'm going to show you the card a little bit better. There's cottonwoods, little cottonwood blossoms floating everywhere. I don't know if you can see them in the background. It's funny because it does look kind of magical. Of course, it's a lot of dander and pollen, so if you haven't adjusted to it, it can make you sneeze a lot, right? So magic. Drawing this card is a sign that Great Spirit is trying to intervene and connect with you. It's asking you to keep all your senses active, open, and be extra alert to see the synchronistic events, signs, symbols, and omens that given to you through the oracle of the ordinary world. And I love this because a lot of times as I'm walking through life, you know, I'm a reader. I do tarot, oracle, astrology, angel readings. And I notice this all the time. When I have a question in mind, sometimes I'll be like, okay, Spirit, please give me insight and an answer or guidance in the situation through ease and grace, of course. Because remember, the universe does take the path of least resistance to bring you forth those things. So you want ease and grace and harmony, gentle ways. But the universe will reflect it back to me, whether that's through words that somebody may be speaking that has no idea what my question or my inquiry or what my I'm looking for guidance. And it speaks to me the answer through another person, or it speaks to me a scenario, not exactly the same, but parallel enough that I can apply it and see, oh, a light bulb goes off. Oh, that's kind of the answer to a question that I was asking for a different scenario. So I don't know if you do that, but I constantly am seeing how Spirit reads to me. And of course, we see that through our reflections and responses that we get. And of course, we always have the ability to come from that neutral state and navigate how we want to move through that. Just because we get a reflection doesn't mean it's a one-to-one reflection. We can navigate through that and adjust as needed and put forth our best, even if the reflection isn't what we prefer, and then move forward in that, and then that creates a new wave for the new manifestation and the new reflection. So keeping that in mind, become more attuned to the natural world around you, and you'll find that you experience signs more frequently. They tend to reoccur in similar personal manners. Maybe for you, it's through repeating numbers, visits by power animals, seeing feathers, or something else unique that you notice is reoccurring. Serendipitous circumstance. The essence of the air element wants to assure you that these messages and signs are not just coincidences. They are meant for you to see and use and help you interpret what's going on in your realm. If you see repeated animals or signs, take note. Research their deeper meaning. What do the messages tell you? Connect to the power of the omens. That's basically what I just said. In my own words. So, it also says, if you're unsure with the message, rest assured. It will all come clear in good time. The universe likes to leave breadcrumbs for our curiosity. It may also just be a nudge from Great Spirit trying to grab your attention. What are you doing when this omen appears? How can you be more alert in your message? So I think these are lovely cards for moving into the full moon time. Remember, it's going to be in Libra, so Libra deals with relationships, partnerships, one-on-one connections. This could be romantic, or it could be just one-on-one interactions that you're having. Of course, Libra is the balance, the scales, equilibrium, but a lot of times it's striving for that balance, striving for that equilibrium. So coming from that center place and looking to, like, what does my beingness require in this time in a healthy way? And then what does the other person or the situation or the environment require? And how can that be of equal value, but yet uplift the whole? So I hope that makes sense and flows well. Remember, always take what is relevant and valuable for you and leave what doesn't resonate. You will always find the right message for you in life. So I'm sending you so much love and so much blessings. And remember, you can always book a reading if you want to dive deeper into a subject, or you want to dive into your natal chart. I do the natal chart readings, and then also the transits that are going to be passing through where your birth planetary alignments are, and what may be lining up, and where you can take action or empowerment in certain ways in your life and in certain situations, whether that's career, love, travel, finance, and whatnot, and spirit and soul realms too. All right, lovely ones. I'll talk to you later. Have a beautiful weekend ahead.